Hello, everyone. It's Lottie from Enjoying the Journey. Cancer is a lifestyle. Happy Sunday, everyone. We got snow on Friday, and now it's been on and off small flurries here and there. But otherwise, it's not a lot of snow. I can live with this. I can deal with this. It's enough to have tracking snow. That's enough. So, anyway, today I am here with the 12 cast-ons, day 3 and 4. This is a make-along that is hosted by Angela from YarnNYarns. I will have her link down below if you want to join in. This is where you cast on until the end of January for the coming year, and you have all year to work on this. Now, you don't have to do 12. You can do 1 or 3 or all 12 if that's what you want. So, yeah. So, my day 3. You guys are going to laugh at me because it's a real easy peasy. I mean, you're going to be like, what? This is your cast on? I'm going to be, yeah, this is something I've been wanting to do. So here is some scrubby yarn. And I don't know if you can see the sparkle. I'm going to try to show you. It's sparkling. It's got that sparkle in it. A couple months ago, I received like a whole box of this sparkle yarn, what I'm going to call sparkle scrubby. And this was a whole box of every color you could imagine. And there was purple and green and red and gold, silver. I mean, white. I mean, she just sent me every single color, pink, I think even. There was all these different. And when I looked at that box, you can't see that sparkle. I wanted to show you. When I looked inside that box, I was like, man, I want to make a garland for the Christmas tree with all these colors. Now, you're going to think I'm crazy and go, what? That's what you're doing is this little garland? I am. Simple garland. That's what I'm casting on. And I'm going to tell you why. Here it is. This is the width of it. And I am just going to do in the different colors just a whole bunch of garlands. Just enough for 3 Christmas trees is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to give one for my son, one for my daughter, and one for me. Now, I'm going to tell you why. You're going to think I'm crazy. You can't see the sparkle in it. That is just, you could see it a little bit if you look here and there. Anyway, the reason why is for over a decade now, we have not had a real Christmas tree. And I mean, even a fake one, or I should say a life-size one. We have cats. And ever since we've had a cat, they just ruin our Christmas trees. They go up to the baubles. They eat the garland. I mean, the garland that you buy in a store. And I've tried all different things where they wouldn't go after it and just knock down the tree, right? I mean, I've done one year, I ended up just decorating the windows really brightly, and they went after that too. So for years since then, now I'm talking about like 2011, since we have not had a life-size Christmas tree. We've opted we would have this small fiber optic Christmas tree that it just never attracted them. But you know what? This year I have been craving a tree. Like, I want a tree, like a real Christmas tree, a life-size tree. So when I saw that whole box of all those colors, and I thought, oh, what if I just made and decorated a tree with just simple things, just like a small garland, right? And maybe buy a tree that already has lights on it, so I don't have to worry about anything dangling, and just make it simple where it will still look pretty, but it won't be so drastic if they jump up on it, and they won't be breaking bubbles or anything. Well, you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. If you have a pet, you know what I'm talking about. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to be doing, I don't know how long. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be once I finish one, I'm going to just keep continuing on another and another and another. So where they're pretty, because I think you can't see the sparkle, but I think that once the lights hit it on the tree, that it's going to be just really magical. Especially when I saw like the purple and the red and the green together, it was like, wow. So that is my day 3 cast on. Easy peasy, level 1 crochet. This is the width I'm doing, something basic that I could just drape all over my tree. I know, I'm almost embarrassed to bring it on, but it's something. I feel like one thing I love about these cast-ons every year is that, we all have things we want to do, but we put them aside. Right? We put them aside and we said, we'll do them some other day. Well, one day. Well, with the 12 cast on, the day has begun. Don't judge me. All right. So day 4, I am casting on a baby blanket. Now, I don't know how this baby blanket's going to go because I'm afraid it's going to. And I'm calling this a sampler baby crochet blanket. Basically, I've always wanted to make a blanket where every row or every 2 rows were a different stitch. So basically, that's what I'm going to be doing. I've already started, but I hope it doesn't start curling, kind of, because you got all these different things. So I'm keeping track of what they are. I have all this pink. Remember the pink that I got from the thrift store, not the thrift store, the senior center thrift store. So I got all these pinks and whites and creams from them. And let's see. So the first 2 rows, can you see it correct? Let's go on this side. These first 2 rows is a cluster. Then the next one is a half double crochet. Then the next 2 rows is a front post double crochet, and then it's a double crochet, and then we have a bobble is where I left off. Now I'm trying to put some kind of a if you notice some kind of a plain, I shouldn't say, but you know what I mean, stitch in between. So, and then kind of a raised stitch, right? That you can feel what they call a raised stitch. So, then I think I'll do a single crochet on the next row, and then I'll continue on and see how it looks. But I always wanted to do that. So I'm calling this a raised, not a raised. What am I saying? I don't feel well. A sampler baby blanket. Now, the reason I'm going to be doing a baby blanket is because one of my subscribers on the Facebook page actually sent me a message that there was a hospital that's looking for baby blankets in not too far from me. So they're about an hour away, more or less, 50 minutes or so from me. So I think I'm going to be making some baby blankets so I can donate to them. It's been quite a while. I like the way it's looking. It's looking okay, I think. So it's been quite a while since we've done baby blankets. The ministry started off actually making almost nothing but baby blankets. We had a hospital that we donated to in a low-income area in Chicago. It was it was called East Indiana, which was on the border of East Chicago / I think that's what it was, East Chicago / Indiana border. And that was a very poor area at that time. There was a lot of low-income families, and that was the only hospital they had. And it ended up closing eventually before we moved out here to Central Illinois because the cost of renovations done to the hospital were so high that they decided to just move the facility, to other hospitals nearby. So yeah, so that they lost a hospital in their area because they didn't want to spend the amount of money that it would take. It was too high for them, and they just didn't want to do that. So that was the last time we used to make baby blankets monthly and donate to them. So yeah, so I am a little afraid. I'm going to have to fix this. Maybe I should have started the bottom. Maybe I'll add like a single crochet here, because I need to straighten it out. I should have started out with because it's kind of going a little bit. But anyway, if you have any suggestions for any kind of stitches you would like me to add on to here, maybe that I haven't, heard or whatever, put that in the comment section below, and I am going to be adding these on. It's going to be nice looking blankets so far. I think it's got a lot of, what do you call it, that dimensional stitches, I guess. But anyway, these are my 12 cast-ons, day 3 and 4, you guys. If you would like to join in, I am going to put the link down below so you can join in on the fun. It is a lot of fun, you guys. Angela does this every year, and it's fun. You cast on things that you always wanted to cast on but won't because you're too busy or whatever, and then you got all year to work on it. And so yeah, Angela talks more about it this time. Don't laugh at my garland. But anyway, I hope you have a wonderful Sunday. Stay warm. And, and if you're a kid, go out there. I've been watching the kids play. Kids love, and we don't have a lot of snow. It's like slowly melting. We didn't get a lot, but it was enough to cover everything. And the kids were having so much fun. I mean, rolling around. They didn't even have jackets on because it's not that cold, what is it, like 29 or something, but it's the first snow that we've had, and kids just having a lot of fun with it. But anyway, I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.